Hello, everyone. Happy Monday or Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you today. Tough day for many of us. It's actually hit me harder now today than it has in the past. So I'm going to be a little bit proactive about that. We're going to talk about my packing in a minute. I know I was awful in that. I did not share that with you. Who you see on the screen here, if you don't know, and everybody who's here on the live will probably know, is Kurt Kasperk, whom we lost. And that loss is what's hitting me harder today. I'm going to attempt to do something. I'm not going to sing, so don't worry about that. Well, at least I don't plan to. I'm going to play a little bit and just talk. I'll be on the screen here in a few. I'm making myself presentable. No, I'm already presentable. That's a lie. But, it's just one of those things. So, mute that up. Chad. Welcome, Mikey. No bullshit. Welcome, Zach Thong. Good to see you. I just popped out my chat if you're wondering why I'm taking so long to do everything today. It's because, well, I like to see what you guys say. And, hopefully it's all going well. Looks like we don't have any drop frames or any of that crazy BS. So, I'm going to move this microphone over here a little bit closer to me. It's not easy there, big fella. All right. I wish well to Justine. I can't imagine. Well, I can't imagine because I've lost close family. But in recent times, I can't remember anything so sad like this, other than losing other community members, and some of the great artists of time, all that kind of thing. Let me close this window so see how this goes. Let me know in the chat if my if my guitar is too low or too loud, if the backing track is too low or too loud, whatever. I just threw this together because I have gotten zero done today thinking about Kurt and Justine's Law. Hard times. Anyway, I'm going to do this thing here and see how this goes. You guys will recognize this backing track. It's from Sebastian Zanino. It's one of my favorites. I just picked it because I played to it before. It's not completely unfamiliar. Because, of course, this is today's song. But today's song's for Kurt. If you're wondering, what the heck is he using as a backing track? Go here. And you'll be listening to the same thing I'm listening to. Except it won't be at the same time. True, fire itself is devastating enough. Just reflect, send some positive energy out to Justine. Remember Kurt. Hey Robbie, Kinger, welcome. Robbie, this is me not getting anything done, but doing a little tribute to Kurt. Hey, Dwight. Pinned above, you'll find the link to this. My fingers are sore, and although that's a small price to pay, but I'm going to stop before they get bleedy, because I got to do things with my, and that was quite a while, for me anyway. Bring this down now. Stop it. And transition over. Oh my goodness, here I am. Hi everybody. Yeah, I'm still packing. I've gotten a little bit done today. Forgot to turn that volume down there. Sorry, Marshall. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody's having a good day. Other than being down about what's happened in our community, yeah, I'm having a good day. I really am. I'm excited about the thing. I got a text from the manager today letting me know that if I wanted to, I could just slip it. She was feeling kind of under the weather, so she said I could just slip it under or not under, but into the mail slot, I guess. Old school doors used to have mail slots in them. You've seen them. They're pretty archaic. People like to show the dogs attacking the mail as it comes through one of them in the old houses. But anyway, the office is set up like that here. I told her since I loaned the car to my roommate so she could drive to work without getting soaking wet and cold, waiting for the bus, I invited her to use the car. So I'm going to be using the car tomorrow. I'll go get a cashier's check, and then I'll just either give it to her if she's feeling better and in the office, or I'll just drop it in a mail slot. It doesn't really matter to them, and it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not prepared to, move in right now, and there's no reason to. Although I think I will send a message to her now that I'm thinking about it for the address, if it's the same. Because I don't know for sure. It's on the other side. When this was built, there was probably just a large grassy area on the corner. It's basically a corner lot that they've sold a corner of, if you will. And now that is it's not a retirement center. It's elderly aid center. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But that faces Hawthorne Street, the driveway from where the little section of my place is. And technically, I suppose it could have a Hawthorne Street address. My roommate told me she thinks it doesn't, though, because all the mailboxes are in the same place. So that would be confusing for a postal worker to deliver to two addresses at one set of mailboxes instead of just apartment numbers. So anyways, things are still looking good for moving on Friday. And I'm hoping that Friday can get the bulk of it done, finish up on Saturday, do whatever cleanup I need to do in here, removing screws from the walls, that sort of thing, erasing my presence, so to speak. And then I want to come in here with a carpet machine and scrub the carpets, because it needs to be done. It does indeed. Oh, gee, welcome. Cheers, brother. Cheers. So, yeah, it's, man, I don't know. It's one of those crazy deals. I knew this guy for such a short time. Less than a year since I really noticed him in my orbit, so to speak. It's not long enough. Oh, it's not too personal at all, Noble. It's really my circumstances have just changed. I mean, this 100 square foot room, I've jokingly called it my bedrio many times because my life happens in this 100 square feet, and all my stuff was stored in here. It's a lot of it's boxed now and staged in the living room, ready to go out. I am moving within the same complex, about 35 yards. It's going to be nice to have more space. Friends have encouraged me to become more independent, and now they've empowered me to do that. So we're going to give this a try and see if I can really, truly adult again. I don't know if I can. I'm pretty spoiled. I have had the luxury of disposable income because I've been able to live pretty inexpensively by renting a room for the many, many years. But I do crave my own space, and that's what this is really about, Noble, is me getting back my own personal space. The likelihood of my roommate taking on another boarder is pretty high. She's not on a fixed income, but she's on a limited income. And so I'm sure she'll bring another roommate in, but it won't be me. It won't be me. It probably won't be a man, because now that her life has changed so incredibly, it's unequal for her to be connected to me in this way, even though there's no untowardly comments or nothing happens. She literally is just my roommate. She's the woman that lives in the same apartment as me. But it'll make it easier for her. She won't have to wear headgear all the time. If you're wondering, she's Muslim. And if you got a Muslim, I don't care what the name of your Muslim is. Just like last night, I said, if you have a Jesus, and I don't care what your Jesus's name is, lean on him hard right now. I don't have a name for my higher power. I haven't found. I'm currently reading the Quran, though, just to see what it's all about, because it's one I haven't investigated. Although that's been suspended for obvious reasons, because, I don't have a lot of time to do silly stuff. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a whole new chapter in my life. I'm hoping I'm successful. I believe I will be. I am sort of looking for a part-time job that's easy, Walmart greeter kind of stuff. I'm hoping to find something actually in a local pot shop. I'm not qualified to be a bud tender. I don't know enough about the herb that I partake in to do the bud tending, but I could sort out joints, pre-rolls. I could weigh things. I could put boxes of pot over here and stack it up nicely so that it's ready to go onto a truck, as long as it wasn't too repetitive. I could not load the truck, but there's things I can do. Point taken. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that, Will, and welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, my goodness. I turned Kurt off for a little bit here. Take care, Robbie. Take care, brother. You do you. I'm going to be busy. Yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to do right now, brother. You know me, and if you think, just ask Satan. He knows. You guys you guys are close. He'll help you out. My point was, if you got something to lean on and you need to lean on it, or you feel down, or you feel bad, or you want to cry, or whatever because of the circumstance that's happened with Justine and Kurt, do it, please. I felt down all day today. Like I said, I packed 3 boxes. 3. The all-nighter I pulled night before last, I packed 12. And that included garbage and wiping things down. And, it was... today I just don't have the motivation to do it. Hey, Cranchus, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. It's not really lit. This is e-smoke. It's the new it's digital pot. It's not real. It just looks real, smells real. It's pretty amazing. It's the best lie I have today, brother. Oh, I was thinking on this. Been about 14 years since I had my own place, and it almost feels like I'm moving out of home again for the second time. Yeah, see, it's yeah, okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page, bro. It kind of feels that way. I mean, I know I'm not like moving out of my parents' home. I'm a functioning adult, a relatively sane human being. But, yes, absolutely true. Absolutely true. Yes. Well said. Well said. Right on, OG. Right on. Yeah, that's very true. I needed some good laughs. Thank you. Thank you. I needed those. Like I said, I'm not down in the dumps. Woe is me. My life is shit. But I feel bad that my friend is gone and left his wife and family behind to pick up the pieces. That's always what happens. That's always what happens. You'll find more out about this as Carrie and I get rolling here in a while. Just talking about life in general, but I didn't deal with grief when I had it in my very young life at the time, 22, 23, when I lost my family. And so I got this great ability to emotionally disconnect, which I didn't really know I had until then. So I just didn't deal with it. I just disconnected from it, threw everything away that had to do with it, and now I'm kind of backtracking. That's why I encourage you to, if you feel bad, deal with it. It's okay to feel bad. My heroes from Imagine Dragons says it's okay to be not okay, and that's absolutely the truth. It is okay to be not okay. But, yeah, I'm going to miss incredibly, and I know I'm rambling. I never have a script anyway, but this is worse than that because I'm thinking about all this stuff at the same time. Oh, yes, in the fresh beard and shower this morning, so I'm all nice and clean. I got Santa jammies on, so I'm ready to rock and roll. And by rock and roll, I mean deal with the grief that I'm having over the loss of a friend that I never met. I can't tell you the encouragement that I got from him. Take care, Mikey. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Appreciate it. I might have dealt with my grief differently in the past, but not dealing with it did not work for me. So this is my way of kind of dealing with it. When a guy I watch, a guitologist, Brad the guitologist, such a cool guy. Anyway, when Eddie died, he got on stream and just ripped and shredded and rocked for about an hour and a half. Didn't say anything. Didn't say not a single word. He just got on there and that's how he was just getting his grief out about that loss. For him, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit for you or a lot for you or not at all for you. That's okay too. Like you can be a bystander and say, wow, that's incredibly tragic. I'm sorry that happened. And it not affect you or your life or your emotions in any way, shape, or form. even if you're part of the fishbowl. So I encourage you to not feel guilt for grief or confuse the two, because I did that. So, oh, you're suing for damages. Sweet, yes. That because I canceled the rest of the year for the lame lives. Yeah. I haven't got the letters yet, man. You got to check the address. Tell your lawyer to check their address. Because it's been the same for quite a while. I'm easy to find, bro. So yeah, tell your lawyers to check the address. Send it again. I'll make sure that I send you a DM with my new address. Should it be different from my address now? Yeah, not a hard guy to find. I am not a hard guy to find. So the reason I'm picking this up is I was going to share a cute little story. So I get these all the time when I buy the cheap pre-rolls at the pot shop, and these digital pre-rolls, they come in a very real tube, and it, if I can do it, there it is. They're very satisfying. I like that. Yeah, very good. Anyway, enough ASMR. My friend, he's like a son to me, has discovered a very unique use for these. He fills them with water, just about to the top of the label area here where they put the stick-on label on these things. You can see the blue line ends, and then it's just plain plastic there to the top. Anyway, does that, sets it up in the freezer, just leaves the top open, sets it up right in his freezer, and lets it freeze. Then I use this prop, although it's a terrible prop to use because it's not prepared for accepting ice that doesn't go in the water. He drops the tube of ice, because you just hold on to it for a minute, it loosens it up, and you can lift it out. The ice expands up to the top. First ones he tried, he put a toothpick in to try and grab the toothpick from it. It doesn't work that way. But anyway, then he can put 2 or 3 of these in the upper part of the bong for the pitch, above the pitch. Really cool idea. And I like things that allow us to reuse because, well, let's face it, the recycling is pretty much a fallacy. That little symbol and those things that they put on there is pretty much all bullshit. The little bit of plastic that does make it back in right now is pretty done. Mike Shaner, bless you. Thank you. Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it today. I've still got at least 2 days before I get keys, and no truck to move in right now. So I'll try and do some quick lives during the move. I'm not going to set up a camera and do all it. There's going to be too much going on, and I'm going to be too focused on getting stuff done. But I will try and go live when I take a break. Take care, Dwight. Have a great New Year yourself. Take care. I'm just about to wrap this up anyway, so I didn't intend it to be very long. I didn't intend it to have any other use than just getting something off my chest, so to speak. So I forgot where I was. Let's see. I was talking about some stuff, and since I can't remember, it's probably a lie. But my lies have been pretty good today. Oh, yeah. I might try and do a couple of lives and to go, when I'm taking a break or if there's a little downtime, I can kind of show you how things are going. It's going to be a complete jumble of stuff. With some big items put in places, but nothing's going to be where it's for sure going to stay. And then afterwards, once I've got my internet and all that, everything is done, that'll probably take a couple of days. Then I will do some actual lives while I'm unpacking and decorating, because I literally have to touch everything I own. because I don't know where anything I own goes anymore. So there's that. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. You're rock stars. I've had a good time getting this off my chest. Justine, if you're out there, you catch this in replay. My heart is with you. You have all the positive vibes and energy that I can send your way. I know you have a lot of good support in your family. But tomorrow's a new day. And you got to wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. Don't you?